Hello, Kat here, and welcome to the Random Game Review, Season 3, Episode 8. This episode will be recapping my current workout status and progress while playing EA Sports Active 2 Personal Trainer on the Wii. As you can tell behind me here in my montage, that I've only worked out twice this week. Now, I have been skipping days and, taking a break and whatnot, whatever you call it, But this week, actually, I unfortunately started to get a little rash around my arm. Actually, I got it around right here on my right side, right where the heart monitor is. Now, what I figured out was because I keep the heart monitor underneath my sleeve, when I'm working out, I sweat a lot, and so I'm assuming that it has just caused some sort of rash there. So I did 2 days, and then when I started noticing that, I went ahead, made sure everything was clean, took 2 days off there, just to be sure that nothing got any more irritated and progressed even worse. I've heard of things progressing worse when involving sweat and working out. So, with that being said, really, working out kind of sucked this week, to put it lightly. As you can see behind me, that the weights, if you notice, I did add the 2.5 pounds to the 10-pound weights. And that is just for doing my bent over rows and for doing my curls as well. So I've increased the weights for that. Still using the 5-pound weights for everything else. And one thing you'll always notice, that in the beginning of my workout routine, when I first started in episode 1, that I did not use a Wiimote while doing my jogging. And I started using it and not really expecting much, but it actually does help. When you do not use the Wiimote and you try just to jog with your legs, because it actually doesn't say to use the Wiimote, it really just doesn't know what you're doing. It actually is quite interesting to watch yourself play on the Wii, because you do have a little avatar that's following your movement. When you don't have a Wiimote in your hand, your little avatar on screen just kind of skips and hops along. He doesn't actually do a correct jog. Now, I've noticed this more now since I've leave the leg sensor in the middle thigh to upper thigh. When I moved it down to the lower thigh, right above the knee, it seemed to work better there, just for jogging. But now that I see that using the Wiimote actually helps the whole situation, you don't have to move the leg motion sensor at all, even just to make sure. Only time to move it would be just to make sure it's not falling off. Other than that, one thing I haven't talked to you about is my actual dieting that I've been doing. Now, I wouldn't really call it a diet. I prefer not calling that at all what I'm doing, because all I'm doing is just readjusting how I'm eating, and I prefer that better than the diet, because the diet has a lot of stigmatizations of not eating what you want and really putting some limitations on what you're doing. So for me, I work in an office all day, which entails me doing a lot of sitting. About 90% of the day is sitting. So not much going on there. Well, typically in a day, I used to, eat Chipotle for lunch, eat Five Guys for lunch, eat Subway for lunch, eat out all the time. Now, I'm not doing that so much. In fact, what I'm doing now, I'll give you my typical meal during the day. I get 2 cups of coffee in the morning, so a 16-ounce cup of coffee there. I get no sugar or creamer with that, it's just straight black coffee. I do a bowl of oatmeal, 5 dried dates, an orange, little mandarin orange, maybe a half banana, a full banana. I'll probably usually eat a full banana. By the end of the day, will be a full banana by the end of the day. Then for lunch, I'll have a protein shake with peanut butter powder and an apple. And then towards the end of the workday, I will have a fiber bar towards the end of the day. Now that's because I really don't do much during the day at all. In fact, again, like I said, it's about 90% sitting. So me eating a full calorie lunch, plus my breakfast, plus my coffee, plus my orange and my apple and everything, that's really the one difference there. Everything that you heard me just say, minus the protein shake and the peanut butter powder, is typically what I always eat. Then if you were to toss in a regular meal, well, by the time you get home, you're going to get over 2,000 calories and you're going to start gaining weight. So in the position that I'm in. Now, again, that's why I don't like calling it a diet, because you have to find what's right for you when you're in your living situation and your work situation. So, of course, more activity, more to eat. Less activity, probably less to eat. So that's about it, on the dieting portion of this segment. But in reality, this is not a dieting show, so this is the only time you're going to hear me talk about it. Back to the video game aspect though. Again, the software is still working great. My workout is still going great. This week you'll notice I did not lose any weight. I just kind of plateaued. Again, I attribute that to just the 2 days of workout. Not much to it, but hopefully I will lose weight this upcoming week. And I plan on losing weight because I plan on doing a full 4-day workout. Now, I haven't mentioned this before, but I also plan on ending these workouts when I hit approximately 20 pounds. So I'm getting pretty close. I think I'm at right now maybe 15, 16 pounds, somewhere there. In fact, you're going to see my little updated profile picture right there with my weight. Until next time, guys, give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't. Leave a comment. But always, keep on gaming. This is Kat for the Random Game Review.